Cheers and welcome to Americans Learn. Today I'm doing something a little different. I am going to be watching a Brady Brandwood. I'm going to learn how he kept a grocery store lobster as a pet. I did used to want to do this kind of thing. I used to really enjoy the grocery store lobsters, not going to lie. I thought that they were a lot of fun. And I remember the first time I ever held one. Because they let us hold them. We went on a field trip to the grocery store when I was in kindergarten. It was a great field trip. I got in trouble because I wore my Christmas dress to it. My mom was angry with me later when she found out because I wasn't supposed to wear that to school because it was fancy. But there is a picture of me in my Christmas dress holding a live lobster. So that's my one and only really experience with grocery store lobster. I didn't know why you'd want to keep one as a pet, but sure. I'm curious to see how this came about and why. If you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That's how we know.
This 55-gallon salt tank has been sitting empty here for a while.
Hi, Cat.
It has a basic 10-gallon filter chamber below with mechanical and biological filtration. I've kept a few different things in it over the years. Moon jellyfish, comb jellies, cannonball
Oh, those are all really cool.
jellies, sea nettles, and a cool crab that would come to the surface and eat out of my hand.
Oh, that is cool.
And it would even eat brine shrimp out of a syringe.
That's cool.
Winter is coming and I'll be indoors more often, so it'd be fun to have something in the tank again to interact with and enjoy.
This is an interesting way to go about getting a pet for the winter time.
While I was at the grocery store buying dinner, I glanced over at these lobsters. I don't know much about lobsters, but being from the South, US, I know a lot about crawdads. So I decided to try a lobster in the vacant tank. I'm not sure exactly if I'm rescuing it or more just curious about what they're like and how they act day to day. I love lobster. It's my favorite special occasion food. This one will definitely only be a pet though. Unless the zombie apocalypse hits, then I'll reevaluate the situation.
Aww.
I should open the box in the kitchen, right?
Hi, lobster. Hi. Just to give it some emotional trauma before you put it in the tank. They are cool looking.
Imagine how good it's going to feel to get those rubber bands off. Who knows how long they've been on there, or how long it's been since this lobster ate last.
Oh, that's a good point. Get better scissors, dude. Like, your scissors suck. Okay. Oh, his scissors are terrible. He's also not very dexterous with them. Okay. Hey, buddy, welcome to your new home. All right, you gonna be excited? You gonna be happy? Lobsters are weird. Like, so they are fine in the open air, but like they prefer full submerged. Like do they not breathe? How does that work? Somebody explain! Looks like he's breathing now. Can they just hold their breath for a really long time?
It's blowing air bubbles, so it must be getting rid of the air that got trapped in its shell when it was in the box and out of water.
Okay. Okay, so the air gets caught in the shell so it can still breathe. I guess. The cat.
Notice the old rubber band marks on the claws.
Oh,
I'm also
no.
noticing that it still isn't opening its claws.
Yeah.
Very cool creature, though. Look at all the armor.
It is really cool. Like in the brush coming down right by the eyes. Like they are cool. Crustaceans are cool to look at a lot of the time. It will not stop me eating crabs whenever I'm in Baltimore.
I have no idea if it's a male or female. Right now, though, I'm calling it Leon. Leon the lobster.
Good name.
Later,
Good name.
if I find out it's female, I'll call it Leona.
You can still call it Leon. You can still call her Leon if she's a girl. Hi. It's perked right. It has perked up.
I have no idea how long this lobster's been in the grocery store, and no idea how long it's been since it's eaten anything. So, I offered a few sinking fish pellets, and it starts scooping them up immediately.
Oh. This is actually way sweeter than I thought it was going to be.
Then it starts sifting through the substrate for pieces. Later, it decided it didn't like the big oyster shell that I had on the left side of the tank, so it moved it all the way over to the right side.
Oh, get out of here. I don't want you.
Then it starts moving the crushed oyster shell substrate to the right, like a big earth mover, cleaning up its new house. Maybe it is a female.
Look, I will just say, Colin is way more about the cleaning than me or my other roommate are. We the girls, but Colin is the one who keeps our house clean. So while he's been gone, it's been my job, and it sucks. Colin, come back! Wormies?
On day 2, I decided to change up the menu and offer it some live food. Earthworms. It immediately started going for these. Though I noticed the dexterity of its 8 side arms was a little slow and not so accurate. It did find the worms and scoop them into its mouth.
Yeah, it's been probably tucked for a long time. Good job. Good way to get it.
On day 2, the big claws that were rubber banded still are not working.
That has to mean that it's been in the grocery store for a while, yeah? With just, like, if you can't even open your hands. It likes this spot right here by the corner.
I feed it a few earthworms a day, and at about day 4, its longer left claw starts working again. And its
Yay!
dexterity with its 8 smaller claws improves quite a bit too.
Those are cool. He's gotten some really cool angles too, and I'm like leaning forward so far. I need to lean back. My back. Yeah, he's getting much better. I never realized how like this the mouth is.
Later, I start testing the claws with a long suction tube. As you can see, the left claw is starting to work, but the right crushing claw still won't open on its own. When these claws have been strapped shut for a long time with rubber bands, the muscles and nerves just start shutting down from lack of use.
Yeah.
The same would happen to our hands if they were clasped shut for months. I keep doing this for several days to try and get some motion out of its claws, inserting the wand in the claw and twisting it to try and open it.
It's like lobster physical therapy. He's really cute. I really wasn't expecting to find this as adorable as I do. Come on, baby. We got it for a second.
After the earthworms, I bought a frozen seafood pack that had clams in the shell. This is a great price, and it's enough to last them a couple of weeks or more. So I thawed some clams out and dropped them in.
I did not know that lobsters eat clams.
Leon immediately went for these and ate the clam right out of the shell. He seemed to enjoy the challenge of manipulating the shell and getting the food out of it.
Okay. We're gonna move the shell. He's got like a little garbage pile. That's adorable.
After he ate the clam, he carried the empty shell across the aquarium and put it on the other side. Kind of like putting your dishes in the dishwasher after dinner.
That's really funny. It almost looks
So
like
over
he's
the
waiting
next couple
for
of
it.
days, I fed
Yeah, like it almost looks like he's waiting for those things. But I mean, I think he's just kind of waiting at the corner. He just chills. The lobsters don't seem like they move around a lot.
Leon clams in the shell, and I started noticing his dexterity improving.
Nice.
And I also noticed his left crusher claw was starting to open and close some.
He went to attack the side of the.
He seems to enjoy manipulating the clamshells and getting the food out. Sort of like entertainment. It's been 2 weeks now. Everything is going great. And after 2 weeks, Leon has good strong movement in both of his large claws. The ones that were rubber banded up.
Nice.
He loves to eat.
Me too.
He grooms himself a lot, particularly after eating, sort of like a cat.
Okay.
He grooms his whiskers and even his eyes.
Ow. Interesting.
Overall, I would say a lobster is a pretty interesting pet. It
Yeah,
sits
seems
still in
like.
the corner a lot and explores and sifts through the substrate more at night and does a lot of yoga type squats and positions. Down dog, down lobster, and a lot of other moves. I should build him a drum kit. He would be an amazing drummer with all the dexterity he has in all those limbs. 2 weeks ago, this tank bottom was covered in algae. He has totally cleaned it up. As far as tank design, this is not bad. The water's clean, filtered, and there's plenty of oxygen. The salinity is a pretty standard salt tank level with a specific gravity of 1.023, and there's plenty of calcium for his exoskeleton. The substrate is all crushed coral. Ideally, bigger is better, so it would be nice to have a long 125-gallon tank like this. I may get a larger tank in the future.
That's cool.
Welcome to the house, Leon.
Hi, Leon.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And feel free to share it with friends you think might enjoy meeting Leon. I may do a follow-up video soon and update you on how everything is going.
That was super cute. I was not expecting that to be that cute. Okay, I do not know if he did a... I'm gonna like the video. I don't know if he did a follow-up video. But if he did and you want to see it, let me know. Because that sounds awesome. And I would love to know how Leon is doing. That I was not expecting to like him that much. That's so cute. I'm glad he was able to keep him alive. He kept the right, and like the first comment that I see on here is this man literally did what every 4-year-old wish they could have done with the lobsters at the grocery store, and it's like, damn, that's so true. I wanted it. I wanted to save it. Ugh, j'adore. All right, well, I really, really enjoyed that. I thought that was cute AF. So thank you, everyone, for coming on this journey with me. And it was a little bit different. It's not something that we do fairly often on this channel. So thanks for indulging me with this one today. And if you want anything in particular you want to see in the future, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.